Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and I am back with another NXT review, and it's been a while. I haven't done a review on NXT since NXT Arrival. I have to catch up with all the retro reviews, Raw and SmackDown reviews. There ain't no time for NXT, but we're gonna try to make some time. I think this is a show that's worth being reviewed. This show was okay. I had some problems with it. Things that didn't make sense in some parts and just, didn't enjoy. But for the most part, I guess it was passable, enjoyable at times. And it's only an hour, which makes this very tolerable. Even if it is bad, you can still tolerate an hour. We start off with Triple H making a big announcement. It's going to be another pay-per-view. It's on the network, motherfuckers. Takeover. I'm looking forward to this. Well, Rival was an excellent show. I really enjoyed that one. Hopefully we could get like another classic Sami Zayn Cesaro match. I still haven't forgot about that match. Paige and Emma. Classic fucking, modern day classics. That's what I expect on TakeOver. I want I want them to wow me like they did the first time. Then you got Tyson Kidd defeating Bo Dallas. I am not crazy about Bo Dallas as a wrestler at all. And, this kind of perplexes me that he's losing here and he's about to go up to the main roster. You would think they'd give him some type of momentum. Not that I don't like Tyson Kidd, but Tyson Kidd's going to be hanging around NXT for a long time. It doesn't look like they have any interest in bringing this guy to the main roster. Now, the guy's got some talent. No denying that, but they've tried many times to push this man. They put him in Money in the Bank, and it never works. Never fucking works at all. They probably should try pairing him with Natalya. That might work for him. But then again, it might not. Because then really giving him his wife as a valet, what would it really do? But I mean, it would be a little something. It's a suggestion. Match was alright. Kind of slow, but I guess it was decent. Then you had Sasha Banks defeating Bayley in the NXT Women's Championship title tournament. This was a very good little short match here. Sasha Banks, what a technician. Jesus Christ, flipping over into the crossface. Some great chain wrestling here. And Bayley, a good wrestler, but I'm scared that when they bring her up to the main roster, she's going to be the queen of PG. With that gimmick talking about how she wants to get 10 hugs from John Cena and Big E. Guys that are not even over with the crowd, but still, good wrestlers here. Two good women's wrestlers. And this is the thing. I am just scared of that. The same thing is going to happen to one of these girls that they did to Emma, especially to Bayley. Because at least Sasha Banks has a cool heel character, but Bayley is there. She's got those big wavy blow-up guys, on either end of the entrance. It's just, she's going to be very goofy when they bring her to WWE, just like they did with Emma. Now, there's no problem I have with Emma doing this. You could do this as much as you want, but come on, they've taken away all of her wrestling ability. You could still do this, but you need to do a little bit of this, do some wrestling. But that's what's going to happen. That's what keeps happening when they bring them up to the main roster. They keep taking away their wrestling prowess. Then you got Adam Rose defeating Danny Bleach. Adam Rose is appearing on Raw, but apparently, he's going to still stay in NXT at the same time like Emma and a couple of the others because now he started a feud with Camacho. I don't really see why this needs to happen. I mean, Adam Rose is too over to be in a boring feud with Camacho. But I guess this thing with him being a party pooper, It's got some entertainment value to it, I guess. And this is the thing. This is a gimmick that I hope that it stays intact when it moves over to Raw. Because this gimmick is very, very over. And Adam Rose is playing a very, very good part. He understands his gimmick. And he's making his gimmick his own. This could be a very successful character in WWE. Very over with the crowd. People singing along to the theme song. It's excellent. Now, I don't understand why he had to be in the squash match here. He's already over with the crowd. You don't need to put guys in squash matches. I said this time and time again. When they're already over, people understand that they're popular, that they're over, that they're going to be something. They don't need to keep putting them in squash matches. So I didn't understand this one bit. Then it was Natalya defeating Layla. Definitely not anywhere near Sasha Banks and Bayley, but I guess it was all right. Not terrible, but, you know, Natalya used to be better. A better women's wrestler. I don't know. She's sort of been slacking as of late. You know, she used to have these great matches, but, you know, then again, you know, I guess you could say that maybe she doesn't have the type of competition she used to have. There ain't no Mickie James there. There ain't any of these other good women's wrestlers, but, you know, Natalya doesn't seem to be having the same spark. You know, still a good technical wrestler, but they should be doing more with her. I blame the company. Perhaps I shouldn't say that she's slacking, but, you know, the lack of motivation is probably what it is. She's sort of a jobber. Then you have Mojo Rawley defeating Oliver Gray. I don't get it with Mojo Rawley. I'm here to say this. I said it on a Rivals review, and I'm saying it now. I don't understand why he's so over. He's just a big fucking goof, basically, that drank too much fucking coffee, had too much Monster Energy drinks. That's all it is. It's just him, you know, and shitty moves. Just really a shitty gimmick. He's just too excitable. I guess it's a way of firing up the crowd. But, you know, there's nothing of substance here from this guy. It's just like an Ultimate Warrior entrance. You know, sort of very Ultimate Warrior-ish, but not even a quarter of the way as well executed as that gimmick. Then it was Adrian Neville defeating Brodus Clay in a no disqualification match. And I enjoyed this match. I like Brodus Clay's new character. This is how it should have been all the time in WWE. Just, he's too big and monstrous to be a fucking dancing goofball. And I like the way how they turned the tables. You know, WWE made me into a joke. And now I'm here to get, you know, like revenge. So, you know, destroying people, knocking people's teeth out. This is a great Brodus Clay. Now, he lost here, but then again, nobody wants to see him as NXT champ, but he looked like a threat, and that's exactly what was good. You know, they don't need to make him a giant main eventer, but at least, you know, make him a decent, like, mid-carder heel, you know, destroying people like this, and it was enjoyable. A nice, rough match, you know, and Neville looked strong beating him. You know, so it was decent. An alright show. Nothing too amazing or anything. You know, squash matches. Decent little short matches. Even this main event was kind of short. But at least, you know, it had some, they all had energy. And nothing was particularly boring. So I guess you could say it was an okay, passable show. Alright, motherfuckers.